What's the deal? You're already laughing. I haven't even gone through the question. He's already giggling.
It's not my fault. I love you, assholes.
This is going to be a rough interview. I'm getting drunk. That's the word.
Oh, we're nailing our brand here, gentlemen. We are nailing our brand.
We are on brand.
Hey folks, welcome back to another episode of Distillery City. I'm the guest host today because Scott's still away doing comedy. Today I'm joined by Chris, Mark, and Jeff. Thank you, gentlemen, for being on the show. What are we tasting?
Awesome. We're starting with our gin, so the Broken Spirits gin. It's a new American style gin, so a lot lighter on the juniper, more on the citrus notes. Lavender is our signature floral in there, so it's going to be a lot smoother than maybe something you're used to with a traditional style gin. So.
Beautiful. Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Break down what I'm drinking here.
So this is our signature lavender martini. You've got 2 ounces of our gin with homemade lavender simple syrup in there. Just a bit of citrus to finish. And it is one of our most popular cocktails in the tasting room. Plays really nice off the lavender notes that Jeff mentioned that are already in the gin. Was that 15 seconds?
Oh, I think it's good. Yeah. Yo, Scott's fired. I'm doing the distilleries. Fuck this. All right, there's a lot in a name. I basically have an entire comedy act because of my name. Where did Broken Spirits come from?
Right, so we had a lot of reiterations, different names we were trying to come up with. We've been friends for over 20 years now, and we try to kind of look back on our lives together and see what kind of stuck out. And so what happened is, one of our very first group trips we did together, there was about 5 of us that went on this trip, and it was camping. I won't get into too many details, but there was a broken chair involved. And a certain person, I won't name names, out of this group, didn't even need to. So Jeff managed to break a chair. He still held his drink up and didn't spill a drop. And so anyway, we started trying to play off broken chair somehow, broken something. And after we finished laughing at his ass, we helped him back up. And that's kind of what started the whole process of Broken Spirits. Is we've been through a lot of stuff through all of our lives, a lot of shit, and through all the trials and tribulations, we've always been there for each other to pick each other's spirits up. And so that kind of just played into that. We ran with that. Our branding came together really nicely, and then we tried to open a distillery in a pandemic. So, Broken Spirits.
That's just so wholesome. I don't even want to make it. I just feel so good about it right now. Oh man, I totally took a guess at Jeff too, and I nailed it.
Yeah.
I'll bring to that.
That was perfect.
3 best friends starting a business in a pandemic. Do you guys have pairs of boxing gloves in the back to settle all disputes?
Bamboo sticks.
Bamboo sticks. Who gets final say? Or does the bamboo stick get the final say?
It's been kind of, we just figure it out as we go along. Usually there's 2 of us that agree on one thing, and then there's one person that disagrees, and then we just kind of spin it around a few times, and then they usually realize I'm right, and then we go with that one. So
It's a lot about communication. It's a lot about collaboration, and it's a lot of give and take. There's no question about that. There's a lot of cocktails that get had where we're deciding over business decisions, and I think mainly the cocktails win more than the 3 of us do. But it's we've got a lot of history, and I think that history helps us and is able to really support us in regards to understanding what the next step is.
I got a couple friends on set right now. I'm going to be honest with you. There are multiple occasions where I want to beat their asses too. So.
Well, that still happens.
The slogan, love, laughter, spirits. Pretty basic, Not surprising to see all three of you are white. That's fine. It's clearly a play off of Live, Laugh, Love. Where did the slogan come from? And break down each word and how it relates to this particular business.
Well, I think one thing that we've always done is gone at life with a positive mental attitude. It's been, put positivity out and we're going to take what we can in. So driving that and sort of pushing that forward is something that we've always sort of focused on. It's probably the standard white response too, though.
That's accurate.
Yeah.
The laugh part, who's the funniest out of the three of you?
Chris is.
Wasn't obvious. Where was your guess on that one?
Matt. It's always going to be Matt.
Answer's always Matt.
Solid dude.
Mark's going to go and change his name after this.
He's gonna drink.
That works too. Drink until you are Matt.
Exactly.
That can be your drunk alter ego.
I will be mad.
Perfect.
I do like to think I'm funny, and I do think that laughter is the best medicine, other than spirits.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd put spirits ahead of laughter over medicine?
Yeah, they go together.
Okay.
Like
Laughter and spirits.
Yeah, they're a
They're
combo.
exponential. There's no question.
Healthy individual.
Yeah, not mutually exclusive.
Or mutually exclusive. I like to.
I don't know what that means.
All right, for the magic of stop-start video editing, we got fresh glasses. Gentlemen, what do we got here?
This is our smoked spice and Coke. So it's our spiced sugarcane spirit. We got the inspiration from old fashions. They like to smoke the glasses, so we kind of played on that, and we smoke our glass with cedar planks. Give it a nice smoke, give the lime a nice char, and then put some spiced sugarcane spirit and some Coke in there.
I love it.
Let it talk for itself. Cheers.
Now the logo with a broken heart. Where did that come from? Who hurt who? I'll fight them. Not actually, I'm not tough. Where did the logo come from?
And it's more about being pulled together than it is being broken apart. Again, it's about being able to lift each other up and support each other and get through all the hard times, get through the change in life, rather than really, have all the tears.
You guys probably get drunk and cry happy tears amongst the three of you, don't you?
Tears of laughter.
Tears of laughter.
I think
It gets blurry. It gets blurry sometimes.
Goes back and forth.
I love you guys so much.
You bunch of jerks.
Brand new business, brand new distillery, middle of a pandemic where the economy is struggling in certain instances. What are some of the unique challenges that you guys are facing?
So many. So many. I don't think they're unique though. I think we've got our challenges. There's not having our tap room fully open and not being able to host events. Those are definitely some challenges. But there's also some opportunities in there, and I think that's what we have to focus on, is that there's different ways that people are consuming the products that we make, and we just have to be willing to pivot on the day as opposed to like 6 months from now, because just everything changes day to day right now. So
People have really embraced delivery. Brokenspirits.ca, where you can get all of our spirits directly delivered to your home without a problem there. So people have really embraced that path to getting product. So it's like Jeff said, you've got the challenges, but you've also got the benefits that come with it. But not being able to push as much out of our location is probably one of our biggest. Not being able to have as many people in is a challenge for us.
That was a not so shameless plug. Order their spirits and make this cocktail. Okay, we've built in this kind of accidental recurring theme with rap music. Now, 50% of your spirits is gin, right? I want you guys to name a better rap line than 80 degrees when I tell that. Please raise up off these NUTs because you get none of these at ease. From Snoop Dogg's hit Gin and Juice.
broken spirits and tonic. Yeah, I'm fucked up now.
Yes! Oh my god, yes! Demographically wise and location wise, sometimes it's difficult for certain people to get into the location to pick up the spirits. Where can people find your stuff outside of the tap room?
So we're currently in Crowfoot Liquor, their main store over in the Northwest. We are actively working to get into a number of other liquor stores right now to be able to provide as many access points to what we've got available. And if you don't see our product in your liquor store, have them contact us direct, and we'll be able to get them as much product as we can.
You guys are in a pretty unique location in this little triangle of alcohol love. How beneficial has it been being across from Heathens and Sunny Cider?
Massive. I mean, not only because we share a lot of the same demographic that might come in, people that are looking for well-crafted spirits or well-crafted beer or cider, but we also get the opportunity to work together. Like, we are working on collaborating with Sunny on something that we've got coming in the pipe here in the next few months. Heathens has been just this massive supporter for us. We send people back and forth to each other all the time. Like, just being able to even bounce ideas off each other is massive. Sunny runs us their forklift all the time, right? Like, just stuff like that is the little things that you don't realize you need, and then you have to go essentially borrow a cup of sugar from your neighbor. Having those guys there, indispensable.
And for the people at home that don't understand or don't fully conceptualize how all this comes together, Broken Spirits ended up on the show because I was at Heathens Brewing picking up beer for our friends at City and Friends podcast because they're gluten-free, and they sent me over here. I met Jeff, and now we're on an episode together.
Yeah, and that's happened with a lot of our customers. It's just they've gone over to Heathens to pick up a pack of beer or a growler fill, and then they're like, "Hey, have you guys seen the distillery across the street?" Like, we can't say enough how awesome they've been to us.
We're a gluten-free triangle, we've kind of dubbed it, and it's basically a happy little accident. That's happened.
It's fantastic.
Yeah,
It's great. You guys recently sponsored an event, People of Color Comedy. There was another name that ran by. It was 50 Shades of Brown, because it was all different brown ethnicities on the show. I want to thank you guys for doing that. That's something that I self-produced, and it was my first event from scratch. How important is it for you guys to support those minority groups, such as people of color or the LGBTQ community, et cetera, et cetera?
So from our perspective, and coming again back to our brand, it's all about inclusivity. We're all come from different backgrounds. I came out later in life as a gay man, and so to be able to sort of continue to play on that and support minorities is something that's really important to us. Our bathrooms are totally gender neutral. There's no expectation there. So it's all about being able to really support our communities and being able to support who we are and the groups that we're within.
It's incredible. That's incredible. I'm going to cheers to that.
Yeah,
Cheers.
Great show.
We got another cocktail, last cocktail, because I feel pretty good. Last cocktail on Phil. What do we got here?
So it's not actually a cocktail. It's remedy.
Shit. Get out of here, get out of here. What do we got?
So this is remedy. So this is actually, the base of it is the spiced sugarcane spirit, but it's a creamed liqueur. So we use a in-house made rice milk, and then add some additional spices to it. So a little bit more on the cinnamon, some more nutmeg, and it makes it just a great, drink it on the rocks, add it to a coffee. It's got lots of different uses. Little lower alcohol content, so great for breakfast. And yeah, it's just a nice little drink.
Cheers.
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 What different roles do you guys play within the distillery? So I'm the head distiller, so I take care of all the production, tracking down our raw materials that we use, getting it to the point where we put everything into the bottle, and then I am officially not allowed to touch any of the labeling or do anything that anybody actually sees.
And that is where Chris and I take over.
Yeah, he's not allowed in the front of house in general.
Yeah. So we take on the labeling, the marketing, the branding, and making sure that the product gets out to market in the best face forward. And then, unfortunately, Chris is also saddled with the finances.
Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Do you guys not let Jeff in the front because he's a ginger? That would be wrong. That would be...
Sorry, what was the question?
Repeat that. Broken Spirits is all about bringing people together, community. How have you guys gone out and supported the community in the reverse kind of way?
Certainly. So it is something we do think a lot about and take a lot of pride in doing. In September of this past year, we did a concept with YYC Outlink where we donated a portion of our proceeds from the Lavender Martini, and we've been working with Movember on a regular basis. We want to do some stuff with the Calgary Food Bank and more local charities as well. It's something we look forward to doing as much as we possibly can to give back.
That's it. Broken Spirits is officially Distillery City certified. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being on the show. The last 60 seconds are yours. That camera right there, go ahead.
Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks to Distillery City for having us. This has been a blast. Love getting our message out there. Follow us on social media at our website, brokenspirits.ca as well. Stay tuned for anything cool we got coming up. We got lots coming down the pipeline very soon. And we'd love to see you in the tasting room anytime you can get up here.
Awesome. Can we get a clap for these guys real quick for being on the show? Make sure to tune in next week for a surprise guest on the show. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.